Hey everyone, it's Dave.
Hey, it's Brandon
You're listening to Davenport's on Sports.
on Davenport Sports Network.
Yes, super excited actually. This is
Yeah.
awesome.
One Chad Davenport. See how I did that there? Rolled off the tongue. Are you there?
Hey, we're here.
Hey, we're here. Good, good. Hey, thanks for coming on.
You're welcome, buddy.
Let's get started this. Brandon, you want to start it off?
Yeah, I want to know maybe who your favorite driver was. Maybe what got you into racing as a kid.
Actually, it was, I believe when I was 4 years old, my dad brought a JR50 home in the trunk of the car for my birthday. And that's where the, the speed began.
Well, who was your favorite driver?
Probably, NASCAR is probably Earnhardt.
Sure. Do you just follow NASCAR mainly?
No. Actually, a lot of sprint car racing. Steve Kinzer was a big one.
Sure.
World of Outlaws. Bobby Kinzer, non-wing sprint cars.
Now, how long have you been racing?
30 years.
30. My God.
Wow.
30 big ones.
So I'd have been 3 when you started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm 33 now, so.
Well, Jesus, thanks for doing
Wow.
the math.
4 plus 4 is 9.
Hey, don't take your socks off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, what was your, like, I guess, biggest win or moment in, like, your racing career?
Actually, in 1996, we took our 600 mini sprint to Tulsa, Oklahoma, which is the Tulsa Shootout. First time ever there, over 100 cars, and we won everything there.
Now, how many heat races and stuff did you? I mean, give us kind of the rundown of that.
At that particular race,
Yeah,
we got lucky because we won our heat race, so that transferred us right into the main show.
gotcha.
And then we led every lap of that.
Because sprint races and stuff, they have different heats and everything. I mean, it kind of gets confusing because it's different from NASCAR where they just go out and race.
Absolutely. You actually got to run qualifying heat races to get into the main show. They usually take 20 cars, they start a feature. Most of the time, 25, 30 laps. And you'll usually run a 10-lap heat race. Depending on the number of cars is how many they'll transfer out of each heat race.
Gotcha.
And then if you don't make it through your heat race, there's a last chance race. And they'll take anywhere from 4 to 6 out of that race. So that's your last chance to get in the main show.
Okay, Brandon, sorry, I feel like I'm like taking over this interview.
No.
As far as like strategy, I get, obviously like sprint car drivers or like stock car drivers, in the Infinity Series and stuff like that. They, they go out there, they got to race the whole race. You have those sections. How's the strategy for that? I mean, do you kind of go all out right at first, or do you kind of try maybe getting into that last? I mean, what's your strategy?
It is all out, buddy, because you only got like 10 laps to make the show in your heat race. So it's all out as hard as you can run. Features, same way. Everybody else is running hard, you better be running hard, or you're going to be lapped down pretty quick.
I get you.
Hey, I got a question. I always wanted to know what you thought about guys like Tony Stewart that would come down and race sprint cars and stuff. What's your feeling on that?
I don't think it's a big deal. bringing publicity. I actually raced with him a lot before he even went to NASCAR.
Really?
Yep. A lot of them like Ryan Newman, Tony Stewart, the Jason Lefflers. A lot of those guys I actually ran with.
So you're a fan of it. I mean, you like that kind of that publicity. Because I know, again, I'm comparing it a lot to NASCAR. But as far as, you know, them going down like to the next series and stuff, there's a lot of people that complained about that. They didn't like that. I mean, you're for it?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt anything at all. Nope. Not at all. I can see their point in NASCAR because a lot of the guys, they feel that it's taken away some of their, because they're running a big points series too.
Sure.
So, and maybe it's taken away some of their points, their opportunity to win a race. That absolutely puts them into the way they do the chase now. You got to win a race, it locks you in. And that's just some races that could possibly take them out of that potential of winning. That's the way they probably look at it.
Well, hey, real quick, Mary Lessard, she asked something.
Lessard.
That's what I said, didn't I?
It's Lessard.
Lessard. Sorry, Mary. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I know. She asked, do you have different race cars or just one kind of race car that you drive? So
We just have sprint cars now.
Gotcha.
That's it.
Now, a little birdie told me you had two now.
Well, we actually do now. This is the first time in my whole racing career that, for the most part, that we've actually got a spare car.
So, I'm gonna throw something out there. I know your dad goes and helps you a lot out of the races, kind of like he's your pit man, correct?
Absolutely.
He gonna get in one? You gonna get in the other one?
I don't know. You just never know.
Well,
My dad always told me growing up that Jeff was a badass behind the wheel.
yeah, I've heard stories that we can't talk about on the air. So it's one of them things where we won't. I'm gonna throw up here if y'all want to call in.
You're gonna throw up?
No, throw up our number if you want to call in.
I have a question before you get going. I want to know what advice that you would give any young drivers starting out.
Actually, you need to start out small and work your way up. And you got to earn respect. A lot of the problem, it's really different nowadays because even at the sprint cars, you get a lot of young kids and maybe you got rich dad or a lot of money behind them. They don't care whether they crash. It doesn't matter to them. They don't see the aspect of having to pay for it and fix it on their own.
Right.
So it depends on what level, Just start out small, work your way up. You really need to earn the respect of everybody, not be going around crashing everybody. There's a lot of potential nowadays. There's just a lot more places to go around now, a lot of different divisions than what there used to be. We started out in go-karts. That was just a thing.
I got a couple quick questions for you, Chad.
Uh-huh.
And I totally just spaced them.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know, right? As far as, obviously this racing stuff's not cheap. You pay for it all on your own for the most part. How hard is it to get sponsors in sprint cars?
It's pretty tough, buddy. It's really tough. Probably one of the hardest things to do is get backing because there's so many teams and so many, there's a lot of people looking for sponsors.
Sure.
So it's spread so thin. And it seems like actually the people that's already got the money, they're the ones that get the sponsors too.
Sure.
Yeah, it seems like it's just weird how it works.
Well, okay. So, how much would you charge for Davenport Sports Network to sponsor you?
Hey, buddy, we can go anywhere from $100 to $100,000.
How about a bottle of Gatorade? That's about all our limit here. So, it might be drank. I don't know. Hey, Mary asked another question.
Lesser?
Lesson. What was the biggest thing or lesson you've learned from racing?
Biggest lesson. That's a tough one. You learn, to take care of your equipment for sure. If you ain't got unlimited funds, you ain't got unlimited sponsors. Obviously, you want to run hard, but you don't do stupid stuff. To tear your stuff up, you're going to be parked for a while. That's a pretty big lesson right there. And obviously, starting out when I was young, lessons. Make sure that you respected the older drivers, obviously.
Sure. No, that makes a lot of sense. I know you're a basketball fan. Does Purdue go far in the tournament?
If it's the Purdue team that went on 19 games in a row?
Yeah.
With the energy, they're in the Final Four.
What about the team now that we're seeing?
Actually, the team we're seeing is getting really close to what it was. Minus Vince Edwards being 100%.
Sure. Now,
I think we're getting our energy back.
Now, not to gloat anything like that, Chad, but last week on our show, a Purdue player kept calling in complaining. So, PJ Thompson, I don't know what his deal was, but he seemed angry at us. So, don't say anything bad about him.
Okie doke. I won't.
That's fun. That's awesome. Well, Brandon, what else you got?
I actually wanted to know, did you ever get into a bad enough wreck where you actually questioned maybe to continue racing? Did you ever have an incident or a bad wreck that made you think twice about going?
I've had one that kind of Bloomington Speedway. I believe it was 2000. Actually started the race, first race of the year, and we climbed we was running midgets, and we climbed the right rear of a guy. He had slowed down on the front stretch. I had nowhere to go between the wall and him, and had nowhere to go, and it actually shot us up into the power lines and took out basically the power there to track.
Damn. Well,
That one kind of hurt. I was very lucky. Just had some black eyes, red eyes. But it takes some of a little bit of your nerve away after something like that happens, you know what I mean?
I remember seeing the pictures of that. It was crazy.
But, you kind of got to block it out and, decide what you want to do.
when's racing season start?
I believe the first one around here is like Brownstown, March, at the end of March.
Gotcha.
I want to say 23rd, 24th, something like that, Brownstown.
Well, I'd like to try maybe setting up something at a track we're going to. Maybe get Brandon to come down, and maybe we can come out and do a show there. And
Plan on running Putnamville quite a bit. Going to run some other series too. Some War Series, MSCS Series. We like to go over to Illinois some.
Hey, real quick, Mary did say, she goes, I'll pay $100 for a Davenport Sports Network sticker on the race car. So we got a sponsor for a sponsor.
Right on. Now we need about 5 or 10 more people.
There we go. I actually sent Chad a decal. I think it was Friday, just a small decal.
You absolutely did. I just got it.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty sweet. I like them. They look cool. So, all right, Chad. Well, we appreciate you coming on and talking. Like I said,
Yes, thank you.
Here in the coming weeks, we're going to be able to have people call in and everything. So, definitely have to have you back on.
Right on, buddy. Appreciate it. You guys are doing a good job.
Well, we try.
All right. Thank you.
All right, hey,
Keep it
see you,
straight.
buddy.
Thank you.
Bye.